Welcome to the penultimate episode of this third season in the realistic road to glory. Whilst it is probably quite impossible to ask you to answer these questions at the beginning of this episode with so much still potentially on the table this year, it is now the time where I ask you please to name your, if you feel like you can, Fans Player of the Year, Most Improved Player of the Year, Signing of the Season, and we will, of course, have the Goal of the Season vote a little bit later on, actually in that award ceremony video, which will come to you as a bonus episode alongside a main video, as opposed to as its own unique daily episode for the series at your request from last year. So I'll name the Player of the Year, I'll name the Young Player of the Year, although if you have feelings about those, then do let me know in the comment section. But please definitively name your Fans Player of the Year, your Most Improved, and your Signing of the Season, if you could be so kind. Your opinion may change over the next couple of episodes, but right now we need to just get on with it. And what we're getting on with is hopefully staying in the division. We are in the last relegation spot available. We're 5 points from safety with 6 games to go, and goal difference is not in our favour. But whilst our points difference is an odd number, it means that the goal difference, if we win or lose games and other teams win or lose games, the goal difference shouldn't be a factor. Because say there were 2 games to go, Birmingham lost them both, we won them both, we'd be a point above them, and the goal difference wouldn't be called upon to decide who finishes where. That said, I just want to get as many points as possible from the final 6 games of the season, and we'll do what we can. We have 20th placed Bristol City today. We have 19th placed Plymouth Argyle tomorrow, and of course 4 other games in and around those as well. Those 4 other games include Norwich and Sunderland today, and Watford and Hull City tomorrow. So not easy games at all, and the fact that we need a lot of points is going to make this continually pretty bloody difficult. I've made a change to the starting lineup at your request as well. You guys are not keen on Kingsley at left back, even though initially you asked me to put Kingsley at left back. We tried it, and then you were like, actually, probably not a good idea. It hasn't really worked as hoped to get Mackenzie central. So considering we don't have another left back or full back other than Rafferty, and I'd rather put Good at centre back than Rafferty at full back, although maybe I could, if Charlie Good doesn't work in the first game, we could put Rafferty at left back and put Mackenzie back to centre back. We shall wait and see how that one goes. Balajizi will continue on in that central attacking midfield role for now. Dodds, of course, last minute hero in the last episode to earn us a point against Southampton. Very much worth your watch, that episode, if you missed it. Some big points scored for us in that one. Unfortunately, some big points scored by our opposition teams around us as well. So the points tally didn't really close as we picked up some decent results. Today we're saying thank you to Kira, to Be Better with Luke, and to Marcus Bishop on the board behind me. Thank you for your continued support in the comment section. We shall have some press conference questions as we progress. But to start with, it's Bristol City. A Bristol City side that are unbeaten in 5. Drawn their last 3, however, in a bit of a downturn of form. And fingers crossed we can keep that downturn of form going. We pray anyway. 5 at the back for them. Going to be difficult to break down, but we have to believe. Be calm and composed here. It's not a packed out Abbey Stadium, but the fans are continually showing up in their numbers to support the team, which is just what happened in real life with Cambridge United in their relegation battles in League One IRL in the past couple of seasons, which is great to see. Now, can we find a decent delivery, and can we find a goal? It was a sensational cross from Jack Mackenzie. It's not quite where that was supposed to go, but Kirk Henderson here will look for Kusini Yengi through that gap. Unfortunately, it's picked off by James. Positive start to the game, but we need to keep that positive start going, and it may well do so here as they've given us possession back again. Balajizi needs to show some good footwork here. We do have the support out wide with Lasse Sørensen, who will look to whip it. He's bent it well, but continually the Bristol City back line stand firm. Balajizi's won that well. It's Adam Clarkson here, and Ben Osborne now. Just take your time. Continually, there's no point rushing things. Just one pass at a time. Don't play a risky one. Maintain possession. You'd rather keep the ball and not have a chance than play a risky pass to lose the ball and definitely not get a chance. That said, I've played a safe ball and still lost possession. They're in. It's a decent delivery. It's a great header. It's a top save. No goal for Bristol City. They forced Jack Stevens into a save there. We haven't yet done that to their goalkeeper yet. That was supposed to go to Jack Mackenzie just because I pressed past quite quickly doesn't mean I actually want a 1-2. Please take into account the direction of my passing stick. Thank you, game. Pring into Mehmeti. Holds the ball up nicely. Got to get someone out to Bird. Charlie Good does well. Charlie Good still battling hard. Nelson now. I think we got the advantage in there, but somehow they've still got the ball back. Maybe we should have just taken the free kick in that situation with it being so busy back there. Jack McKenzie trying his best to deal with the man out wide. Couldn't do so. Tight angle. Good standing firm again. Corner Bristol City. The nerves rise here. Are they going to go short? Looks like they will. Nelson will indeed get it short to Bird. Man on the edge of the box here is James. James gets past Balotelli. Mehmeti with the effort. Deflected. Was it off a teammate or was it off a defender? It was the latter. It'll be another corner. Bird this time will deliver himself rather than receiving it short. Whips it well, and Yengi clears. Can we get to that first with Adam Clarkson? Not a chance. Can we steal it off them before they get the chance to open up our back line once more? It's been a tight, tense affair here so far. And all it's going to take is one mistake from someone, more than likely me, to let a side in to get a 1-0 lead. A 1-0 lead that might, at this moment in time, be the only goal that we see today. 10 minutes to go in this first half. Standing firm, forcing Bristol City backwards, and they've made a mistake, but they're going to get very lucky. That's the sort of thing I need to fall for me, not back to them. Bird into Pope. Pope with runners, and again, standing very firm defensively here. We are going to have to be solid defensively for the rest of the season if we're to survive. But solid defensively isn't going to be enough. We need wins as well. And Jack McKenzie, hopefully, can add the continue to add the defensive solidarity that gives us the chance of wins as well. This is all Bristol City pressure, though, at the end of the half here. Nelson trying to find some space, gets the shot away, but it's poor and wide. And breathe. Big switch. Wasn't quite as big a switch as I hoped it would be. Haven't really been able to deal with their back five yet. But Ben Osborne is looking to get in behind here, and if he can find the right ball, then Kusini Yengi could be in. It's going to fall to Balajizi, and it's a big save by O'Leary. Was that the moment that we needed the ball to go into the back of the net? Dodds delivers here. Up we go with Kelland Watts. And the man that's the highest earner at the club right now might well have just earned those wages with that one goal. Cambridge 1, Bristol City 0. Dylan Dodds again heavily involved. And we have the advantage. Is Bird. He's got the option out wide. I'm going to bring McKenzie across to McCrory here. Hull 2, Birmingham 1 is a great result for us at the moment. We desperately need Birmingham City to drop points. They are the side closest to us at the foot of the table. If we win this and they lose that, we will be within 2 points of safety by the end of this 41st match day weekend. Is that a free kick for us or for them? I think it might be for them. It is. This is dangerous. Ferreira with it. Looks like he's going to go for a pass. He has done. Charlie Good's up. Big, tall, 6'5" boy, Charlie Good, and does really well to get in the way of that, and that should be safe, and is. Held well by Stevens. McCrory. Oh, I nearly got there with Silla. We need to keep bodies behind the ball here and hope that they make mistakes like that to ensure that we can keep it. 5 minutes to go here. It's nervy times at the Abbey Stadium. Very nervy times indeed. We hope that the sides above us and around us in the league are not getting the desired result for themselves, whilst we hopefully maintain this 1-0 result here. Still just pinging the ball about to try and waste some time, and if there is the opportunity to get forward with it, we will take it, but at the moment there's no room further forward. But crucially, we are able to find some space at the back to keep playing the ball around. Forrest rode that challenge well, actually. Brown can't do anything with it under close proximity from the defender, and here comes Sebas. And the referee needs to blow his whistle right bloody now as far as we're concerned. Here's Nelson looking to get down the line. Rafferty will lunge for him and miss the ball but get the man. Cross in. Keeper's there to punch. And the referee's... Was he offside? Was the final whistle? It's the final whistle. 3 vital points for Cambridge United thanks to the set-piece goal. It took a set-piece against Middlesbrough to equalise before we pushed on and won. It's taken a set-piece here with Kellen Watts being the man to get us all 3 points here. 1 game down, 5 to go. Can we survive? I couldn't see. just about to glance the one at the bottom to see Birmingham versus Hull, but I couldn't quite see it. Every player did their job today, though. I think Birmingham might have gotten a point against Hull City there, which means the gap will drop to 3. Last we saw, it was 2-1 Hull, and it stayed at least 2-1 Hull. We are 2 points from safety, 4 points behind the side that we just beat, Bristol City, but now we have Norwich and Sunderland, which is not going to be easy. We have some press conference questions as ever from the comment section. The first one coming from Just Ryan that says, with the fans' fear of relegation looming, you sound as though you feel the pressure. Do you feel the pressure? Always. I could be Billy Big Bollocks and quote Alan Shearer and say pressures for tyres, but I'm feeling it. Very much so. Cambridge United have waited 30 plus years to be at this level in the football hierarchy. We don't want it to end after just one season. Norwich are pressing at the top end of the table for an automatic promotion spot or at least playoffs. They're 8th actually with only 62 points, well off the automatic promotion spots. In fact, the automatic promotion spots look like they're done and dusted. Forest, if they win their game, have only one defeat for Nottingham Forest all season. Yikes. They've been so very, very good, haven't they? 8th place Norwich to come, then 10th placed Sunderland. Getting that 3 points against Bristol City was so important because they're not going to be as easy to come by in the next 2 games. A very good looking Norwich City lineup against us next, but you'll notice they have not won in 4. 2 defeats and 2 draws in their most recent games. Liam Bennett does not play today. Fisher at right back. Solis on the left is one of the top goal scorers in the division. Sarah in midfield is one of the best players in the division. And Patson Daka up top. Ask Leicester fans. Not the most convincing of strikers in real life at the moment, but is definitely going to be dangerous in game, that's for sure. And Vinny Reyes, who in real life is at Cambridge United, is starting in goal for them here today. Will start the same side that played the last one. Clarkson's up to 74 now. Very much expecting to still sell him in the summer to help fund improvements to the ground. But for the time being, we don't know what division that ground is going to have in terms of hosting football games. Will it be Championship or will it be League One? Ben Gibson is retiring at the end of the season, but he's got the captain's armband for Norwich here, hoping to lead his team to glory. Lima. And Sidibe. Apologies, can't get there. Here's Lima. Central to Fastnacht. Lima again. And Patson Daka. Space here for Fisher forward from right back. Expecting Norwich to be on the front foot for the majority of the game. They keep doing these little flicks though. And they're not working. They're showboating a little bit against us. And it's 0-0. And they're playing against a side that are desperate for points. So to showboat this early on is a little bit egotistical. Charlie Good with a great block. Stevens didn't need to save it. Over the top it goes. A waste for Norwich. Out to Sørensen. Yankees on the run. Just stopped running through the middle as I was about to commit to playing through the middle. Give it into Balagizi. Again, just keep playing it about. No risky passes, just the obvious simple ball that's led to us being in on goal here. And Kusini Yengi's with me. And there's Ben Osborne. And Vinny Reyes with a big save for his team. Yellow card for the Norwich man that caused a foul earlier on, but oh, Vinny Reyes has done us dirty there. I was sure that we were going to score. It's made a save again. Kellen Watts seemingly the go-to man from set pieces right now. We'll try again. He's not in the right position to get to this one. Clarkson could win that header. Hasn't quite been able to win it properly. And Norwich will break. And we will not take a 1-0 lead here. Lima. Oh, Daka with a great touch. And he's got room to get into. And Kellen Watts comes across with an excellent block. Huddersfield 1, Plymouth 1 currently. It just popped up top right for me. A draw is best for us there, I think. Plymouth we're trying to chase down. Huddersfield we're trying to ensure stay below us. So, quite frankly, I don't need either side to pick up 3 points there. I guess it's better if one side has to win that game. It's better if it's Plymouth, because we're chasing really Bristol City, Stoke and Birmingham at the moment. So to ensure that Huddersfield don't overtake us, we probably have to hope that if there is a victor at home park, it is the home side. Fastnacht, Solis, safe, but only just. Just work it where it's actually brilliant football. And Sørensen would just look to get forward here. Looking for Yengi. Oh, Gibson just throws out a heel to intercept. Retiring soon, but still got the experience to make the difference defensively for his side. Clarkson can't get to that. Going to have to draw. Defender out of position here. Fisher's going through the gap, and he's going to have the legs to get there. It's the right back. It might not be Liam Bennett at right back for Norwich City today, but Fisher has filled in very well indeed. 1-0 Canaries. It has quite considerably been all bloody Norwich in that first half, but we have had a couple of opportunities. We need to get the ball in the back of the net now. Scoring is essential in this second 45. We can keep the points tally ticking over. Then we stand a great chance of staying up. Sarah, nice ball. Fastnacht can't get too close because there's going to be space around. Daka's in. Daka makes it 2. Norwich will win. No points for us on this occasion. Little dink to find Dodds. And find him it does. And on the run is Balagizi. Time the cross well. Oh, Cassini too busy stumbling to actually get to it. Well, goal difference could be a decider. And if we could have gotten one back there, it would have made a sizable difference. But no, it's defeat against Norwich City on this occasion. And unfortunately, Birmingham drew 0-0 with Charlton. So Birmingham get a point and up that gap back to 3 points now. And this is the scenario where goal difference is going to make a difference. At the moment, I am terrified that we're going to go down on goal difference. It's Sunderland next for us. But first, a question from Harry Horsfall that says, rumours are that members of your squad are displeased with the benching of Starman Berry. It's left many to believe you've fallen out with the player. I have not fallen out with Luke Berry, but no man is bigger than the team. Luke Berry was not performing. We brought in Ben Osborne. Ben Osborne has performed, and Berry is out of the team on merit. Rephrase, Osborne is in the team on merit, and Berry is benched as a result. It's nothing personal between myself and Luke. More and more likely of us or Birmingham, isn't it, really? Ipswich have got Charlton away next as well. Birmingham got Nottingham Forest. You anticipate that they'll lose that. You pray to high heaven that they lose that. Sunderland in 9th. They were on a run without a win. They've just picked up 3 points in their last game. Jack Clark, Zimmerman, Diamond on the left. O'Nien holding the fort through the middle. Patterson starts this time. Timotei Pembele at right back. Oh, she scored a goal for them last time we played them. He's on the bench here. I think he was on the bench last time as well and came off said bench to go and score the goal. Oh. Sunderland are a very good side. I'm going to make a couple of changes. Take Clarkson out for Forest and Balagizi out for Alves, I believe, at this stage. It's Garber. Pembele. Ball to Jack Clark, and here's Zimmerman. Big save. Big stop, Jack Stevens. First chance goes Sunderland's way. Cross is decent. Silla does superbly well. Doing his bit defensively as well as at the other end of the field. Oh, footwork though is superb. He's give a pen. He's give a pen. Charlie Good has stood there, and Jack Clark has run into him, turned around and fallen over. Tell me where there's a foul. Tell me where there's a foul there. There just isn't one. Clark. Straight down the middle. Sunderland 1, Cambridge 0. It is on refereeing decisions like that that we might well get relegated. Jack Clark's telling me to shut up. Unbelievable. Just trying to play the ball about and find some space at the minute. It is hard to come by. That said, Dylan Dodds has found some now. Cut this back. Here's Yusuf Silla. What a finish. The big man finds a way. Ollie Watkins-esque with the finish into the bottom corner. Cambridge United are level against the Black Cats. And it's the big man in on loan that's done the business. Little loft to try and find Alves and flick it around the corner. Osborne gets it out of his feet. We use Sørensen first and tell Doddsy to make the run. Which he has done. Doddsy needs some more runners of his own. Here's Silla. Could have played the ball through to you there, out on the wing, if you'd have just kept the run going. Mackenzie waiting for men in the middle. I think he's offside. It's a brilliant goal. He is offside. What a cross, what a finish. It won't count. Inside well. Garbett still. Put your faith in the keeper from such a narrow angle that he's going to do what he needs to. He's just trying to mark the cutback. Clark with the cross. They're going to win that. No, they're not. Forrest has done well to get up to it. And Ballard, he's just broken the ankles of the defender. He could go all the way here. He's set through Diamond, and Diamond does not score. Jack Stevens with another save with his feet. Forrest on near post duty again. Jack Mackenzie's here with him. If it does come this way, Mackenzie wins it. Stevens gets to it. It will be 1-1 at the break. Go on, Dodsley. How on earth has he gotten to that? Oh, you knew what they wanted to do. Just impossible to try and stop it. Alessi forward from left back. Needs that support. Has it now. William Lasser. The first pass was supposed to go to the fucking striker. Don't. A bullshit penalty and a pass that went nowhere near it was supposed to. Sunderland 2, Cambridge 1. That ball out was supposed to go all the way forward to the striker. Oh, if I get relegated because of BS like this, I'm going to lose my mind. Had a look back at the footage from their second goal, and the ball did go towards the striker. It just wasn't very good in the end. Doddsy will look to feed this through here to Will Alves, who has runners. One of those runners being Yusuf Silla, but Luke O'Nien reads it. And their interceptions have been sensational here today, Sunderland. Ultimately, it seems that is going to be the difference at the moment on this particular match day. Their ability to read the play, stick a toe in and get the ball back. Jack Clark out wide to Pembele. Footwork from some of their players as well has just been undefendable at times. There's only so much you can do when you don't know which way the ball's going to go. Can't do anything about it, can you? Counter-attack is on here. In fact, Yusuf Silla is on the run. And Yusuf Silla can nod this down. And Forrest is forward. And Forrest... Oh, where has he come from? See what I mean about the interceptions? Sunderland are unreal at doing that. That's crazy. I tried to nod it down with Silla, and he chested it and actually was in, but because I'd already committed to the pass, it still played it. And here's Jack Clark now. Garbett. Where is it? Rid of it. Will Alves on the run. Sorensen out wide. I've got no options. I'm going to have to go backwards. We need an equaliser at least here. Desperate for it. Forrest found. Oh, I was playing pass then. Screw you, Pembele. Sunderland, I think, are just a little bit too good, unfortunately. Although, they now have a man out of position. And Mackenzie's coming forward again. We get it to Silla. No. They just intercept everything. Whether it's on the floor, whether it's through the air. They're in the way. In a minute, they're in the way of our survival attempt. Oh, this is painful. Just done me with the eyes there, Mateta. What? There's nothing you can do in situations like that. You intercept the ball, and before your player has a chance to even get the ball under control, he's lost it again. Forrest on the break. Pembele with him. Forrest still going strong. Yusuf's going to make me the run. Just got to find it. And you need to find the teammate. And that teammate needs another teammate. And that teammate is Ben Osborne. And that's the difference between going up, or staying up, sorry, and going down. The width of the woodwork. Like, how is he not hitting the target there? It's just ludicrous. Clark floats that. Impossible. Quite literally impossible to defend. 3-1 Sunderland. Hjelde off the bench here with a ridiculous header. Floated in. Defenders up with him. And he's just completely outdone him. Charlie Good's underneath. They both jump. And Charlie Good almost teleports backwards. The header is out of this world. And we may well be out of this league. Sorensen looking for Balagizi. Balagizi has support from Osborne, who, if he tucked away that chance a moment ago, it might well have been 2-2. Not 3-1. Little dink. It's a brilliant goal. It's a sensational goal, but is it too little, too late? It's a wonderful goal. It's 3-2 though, and still the pain of that BS penalty and the miss from Ben Osborne could kill us off. All they've got to do is mess the ball around for the final few moments, and they're going to get the result here, Sunderland. We are going to win it back. There might be a chance. There might be a chance. There will not be a chance. The only thing I could do there was to try and get it inside. We lose by 3-2 to Sunderland in the end at the Abbey Stadium. You know my thoughts on the penalty. It was my fault for the second. The third was entirely undefendable. Oh, we are giving everything we've got here, and I'm not sure it's going to be enough at this moment in time. Birmingham lose to Forest. That's an important result for us. The gap will still be 3 points at the bottom end of the table. We end the day with a third and final press conference question from Alex Caldwell that says, with 30% of Cambridge's ownership being held by American investors, along with the so-called rise of the USA's golden era of prospects and players, are there plans to infuse some of this up-and-coming talent into the squad over the seasons to come? I don't anticipate us massively delving into the American market. Certainly the MLS as a destination is good for players going out. Potentially the MLS may well have some players we could look at to bring them in. But in terms of actual American nationals, the board have never in real life and subsequently in this save put pressure on any of the director of football or the technical director or recruitment people or manager to influence a direction of bringing in a certain nationality of player, i.e. they want Americans in the side. It's not been that sort of leadership from those at the top. So I'm obviously not saying no to American players, but we're not going to prioritise anyone from any particular individual nation. And one final look at the league table before we leave you today. Huddersfield Town are now above us on goal difference. They've been victorious on match day 43. The gap to Birmingham is 3 points for both of us. The gap to Ipswich is 7 with 9 points available. There are 3 sides trying to avoid 2 positions. It's between us, Huddersfield and Birmingham City. Tomorrow we have Watford away. Not a very good game at all. They're 12th. Plymouth Argyle, who are 15th. And then the final day of the season is Hull City. So 10th, 12th and 15th are our opponents tomorrow. We'll have a closer look at what everyone else has on the agenda at the beginning of tomorrow's episode. But our goal difference is not great. It's now worse than Huddersfield's as well. We did all right today, but we could have gotten more points on the board. We just weren't quite able to do so. And that's going to be a killer, I think. Tomorrow is a relegation battle season finale that is not going to be worth missing. So do make sure you join me. Do make sure you're subscribed to the channel with a notification bell ticked and you won't miss it. Drop this video a like. Let me know your player award nominees in the comment section down below. And I'll see you tomorrow for what is the episode of episodes so far in this save. Bye-bye.